Welcome back to TechRadar. My name is Matt Phillips, and I'm joined today by Matt Hansen. How you doing, Matt?
I'm good, thanks, Matt. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Well, actually, Matt, I'm a little bit angry because Microsoft has got some old school Hotmail users angry. Tell me all about it.
Do you use Hotmail?
I do.
Oh, God. Wow, blimey. Rare. Yeah, well, so basically, Microsoft has managed to annoy quite a few people. It's not entirely their fault, but basically, a lot of people have been going into their Hotmail accounts, which they've had for years and years and years and years. And all of a sudden, they're getting a warning saying your inbox is over the agreed limit.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll either have to delete some emails to get some new ones in, or sign up to Microsoft 365, which is a subscription service. So everyone who signed up to Hotmail for free is a lot of them are suddenly being faced with the dilemma of, do they delete some older emails to get new emails, or do they sign up to pay to continue to use their Hotmail account? So it's got a lot of people quite annoyed.
Yeah, and I think that's the issue, right? It's not like they're being warned, hey, you're coming up against the limit. All of a sudden, they're just being told, hey, you've already gone over the limit, figure it out, right?
Yeah, so that's the interesting thing. So basically, back in 2013, Microsoft actually moved its Hotmail service to this new Outlook.com service. And as part of that migration, they imposed a 15 gigabyte storage limit. So this limit has actually been about for like 8 years, but most people hadn't heard a peep from Microsoft, and hadn't really. You don't often think about the size of your emails. For a lot of people, emails are just things that come and go, and
yeah, exactly,
it's there. But then for some reason, I don't know if Microsoft flicked a switch somewhere, but they've suddenly gone, oh, hang on a minute, this person is using 40 gigabytes.
Yeah.
The Daily Express, I think, reported on it first, and they had a lot of people on Twitter saying, hey, I've just been told that I've got 43 gigabyte over 15 gigabyte storage capacity.
Yeah.
I need to delete something. And the problem is, if you need to delete 20 gigabytes of emails, that's a huge amount of email.
Yeah.
Where we begin. So for a lot of people, they feel like they're old emails, and a lot of people keep old emails because they're important, or they have got some sort of sentimental value even. But it's people are kind of thinking, hey, it feels like I'm being held hostage a bit here, because either you delete them or you pay for Microsoft 365, which is for a year subscription, it's £59.99, $69.99.
Yeah, it's a big price hike from free.
You do get, to be fair, you get like Microsoft Word, Excel, you get terabytes of stuff, you get one lot of OneDrive storage. But if you don't need that, then you're going to feel like you're paying this money just for your Hotmail emails.
Yeah.
And you're not getting, your money's worth, really.
And it is such a pain, whenever you open a new email account, say you thought, no, screw this, I'm going to go over to Gmail. You don't think about all the things you have registered to that previous email that then you need to update your Netflix login and and it takes forever. It's an absolute nightmare. So something cropping up like this can be a bit of a nightmare. I know we've reached out to Microsoft. You've reached out to Microsoft. We haven't heard back yet. By the time you're watching this video, they may well have responded. So that first link in the description is going to send you to Matt's article, which he will hopefully have updated with a comment from Microsoft if they've got back to us. But I think that pretty much covers it, right, Matt?
Yeah. I think, it'd be interesting to see what Microsoft say, because I don't think they're particularly in the wrong. To be fair, they did say 8 years ago, you've got 15 gigabytes of storage, which not a huge amount, but that's fair enough. I think the issue is that they kind of didn't say anything and have now kind of sprung this on a lot of people. It could have been done a lot better, really.
I think you're right. It sounds like they flicked a switch somewhere and went, oh, hang on a minute, look at all these things. We need to send out an email about this, or a notification.
I reckon Microsoft has done what we all do and forgotten about Hotmail, and decided, we've got a few Hotmail accounts we need to check in on. And,
guys, let me know down in the comments below if you, like me, are still using Hotmail. I still am. I don't think I'm over the 15 gig limit yet, but maybe I'll have to start weaning some emails out of there. Emptying my junk folder for once. But thank you for joining me, Matt. I really appreciate that. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful at all, please do drop a like. Consider subscribing to TechRadar on YouTube. We're doing way more of these little news-based videos now, so we're going to keep you up to date on all the happenings in the tech world. So please do consider subscribing, hitting that bell as well on YouTube. Really appreciate it. I've been Matt Phillips. That's been Matt Hansen, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.